Family members of Georgia Weckler, who was abducted back in 1947, say they no longer think the case will get solved in their lifetime. And continuing coverage, the 9 Team's Theo paid another visit to the family after authorities called off a search for Georgia Weckler's remains. Theo?
Good evening to you, Eric. Georgia's brother and his wife don't know exactly who led Rock County detectives to the corner in northeast Janesville where they started digging last week. A search warrant indicates the 82-year-old tipster thought he saw a small grave in that area decades ago. Laverne and Dawn Weckler saved the newspapers over the past week, thinking that a break in a 1947 cold case maybe had come.
I don't know if you were hopeful. I was hopeful. Of course, you always are.
Dawn says it was a stressful week of phone calls and questions. Laverne, who was 12 when his sister disappeared and is now in his late 70s, thinks Rock County authorities were right to suspend their search.
Yeah, I do. After, they was at it a full week.
That search went on for 5 days at this vacant lot on Janesville's northeast side. The 82-year-old tipster who contacted authorities said he'd been at the site off Rodimer and Wright Roads in 1947, picking berries with a friend when he saw what he described as a small grave. The tipster said a man screamed for them to leave. 3 police canines hit on the area, backing up the story, but authorities found nothing.
Yeah, you can go on just so long.
Laverne says he never expected much out of the search. After all, hope has risen, then faded away before with new leads. But the couple says at least this makes a new generation aware of the case.
Actually, I think it's mostly older people that would remember anything about it.
Now the new headlines look just like all the others over time as the Wecklers wait for a resolution 66 years in the making. Now it's one they don't expect in their lifetimes.
No, I think there's enough health issues now and stuff. I don't foresee that.
Dawn Weckler says she's considering driving herself and Laverne past the dig site just to see it. Rock County detectives say although they suspended their search, the case does remain open.
Very difficult, and you hope at some point somehow they can find some closure, Theo.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you bet.